We're going to the markets to get our veggies and groceries for the day. Then we get Choco a little puppuccino gift. Yay! Mom, you say hi to the vlog.
Hello, Makiko. So cute. Ooh, I reckon that one's yours.
Whoa.
Damn, she's fat.
Yep, and yours?
Good session, good start to the week. I feel like I've been very inconsistent with going to the gym, so we normally start the week off pretty strong and then things definitely bank up and pile on. Super exciting week. I sort of want to trial a more structured routine and being a bit more specific with what tasks that we want to get done. So I've actually invested in a bit of AI to help me with this, and honestly there's no shame to it as well. We can only process and intake a certain amount until it gets overwhelming, and particularly as a creative, when there's so many tasks due, there's so many deadlines due, you definitely need that help and assistance. And while Alicia has been incredible with organizing my brain and making sure that I'm on top of deadlines, there are things that slip through the crack between us that probably need to be tidied up if we want to be the business that we want to be. We're trying to structure and be a bit more specific with the tasks that we want to do. What I was noticing was we were scheduling a big 8-hour Monday to do admin, and that was all that there was to it. So how can we actually time block and be a bit more specific with the things that we want to get done? And I've definitely felt the negative side of being really specific with your schedule. Particularly in uni, I would schedule everything and make sure this time I was going to be studying after the lecture, I was going to write down notes, I was going to absorb all the information. Next minute, I'm down by a hot pot and I'm eating hot pot with my friends. So being realistic with the schedule is really important, and it's really good because we're going to use the first hour of this session to actually look ahead at the week and see, what do we want to get done? Are there any deliverables due? What should we expect in the next coming days so that we can be prepared and on the same page for it? We just finished. That was pretty good. Would you say that was pretty productive? Probably my third time in DJI. This is the bad boy. So we tried JB Hi-Fi Melbourne Central, DJI Melbourne Central, no stock in either. So last resort, JB Hi-Fi Burke Street.
Anniversary.
Sure.
Christmas.
So good. And we've got a tram right behind us as well, which is right there. Oh my god! Just in time for a shoot. Let's go! What a freaking day! Holy crap! For the moment, so a bit hard. So just we gotta head to a shoot, but I'm just gonna quickly unbox the gimbal. I kind of want to use that at the shoot, I reckon. It'd be good. So we got the RS4 combo. And then I've always loved DJI and the way they package everything. It feels very premium. So very, very... I'm not surprised that this is like what the kit comes in. Let's see what's inside. That's the gimbal. Instruction menu and warranty. All these different accessories as well. I assume that's the base plate, cords, and lens supporter. More cords, tripod for the base, which I'll attach on now. Oh, no, never mind. I think it's a battery grip first, then the base. That's a focus ring, which I need probably some more time to actually figure out what that does, because I wasn't sure about that aspect of the thing. I was like, do I go the creator combo? Or do I go the combo? Do I not go the combo? This looks like the battery. So plug that in, screw the tripod at the back. Now I've got a standing gimbal, very, very handy. And then next is the stabilizing arm, which I think will be very handy. Gimbals can get quite heavy, so to be able to have this supporting arm, I think that was definitely one of the selling factors for me when it came to purchasing this. Now it retails for $9.99, which is quite a bit of money, but I'm realizing with a lot of the shoots that we're doing now, the B-roll needs to be a bit more premium. So if it's just handheld, which I sort of got away with for quite a long time, I feel like it was all right. But now it's like we're getting to that stage where, you know, you want to obviously showcase your client work, and you want to showcase that you have really good B-roll, and it's probably good for us as well, like when it comes to content creating.
He already knows his camera trick.
Absolutely, yeah. Right.
Yeah, so I'm on top.
You're on top of it.
Yeah, sweet. Just get up to it.
Are you guys free on this piece? Is July for the shoot? To Saturday.
What a freaking day. We're a little bit overdue in terms of everything that was meant to happen, but a few side quests here and there. What is happening with my hair? But so happy with everything that was done today. I feel like everything that needed to get done was done, and let's just carry this momentum through to tomorrow. Ideally, wake up a bit early, hit the gym again, get back into it.
That was so hard, what the hell? Yeah, I wanted to hop on because I posted a screenshot of an email that I received in July from a brand that I was going to work with. I met them at a networking event and I sort of flicked over some prices. Mind you, some of the prices probably didn't warrant the expertise that I had at the time, and I definitely feel like I've grown as a videographer in the space, but just to have someone tell you word for word that basically you're not good enough and that they'd hire someone else straight to your face is a bit like, okay, who do you think you are, sort of thing. Like, okay, you might be some established businesswoman or business person, but I don't think there is a place in this world where you are talking to someone like that in that sort of demonstrative manner as well. It is quite off-putting, particularly as a young adult. When someone does tell you that you can't do something, it can put you down a lot, and I feel like particularly as an Asian Australian, not that my parents necessarily sat me down and said it straight to my face, but there's definitely some comments that do get made that do put you down and do put you in this mindset. So of course, if you are a budding entrepreneur, I feel like, you know, everyone's sort of been through it. Someone doesn't really particularly agree with your idea. I've been in past relationships where someone necessarily hasn't seen the vision or felt that I was sort of drowning in this, you know, idea of entrepreneurship and the dream and everything, and yeah, those things can really put you down. But I think the more that you can experience it, the more resilient you become and the more, I guess, delusional you become, and eventually that delusion does pay off because you work hard enough, you make it undeniable to be ignored, and things will come your way. So take that with a grain of salt, and it's not for me to sort of go out and be like, you know, I proved you wrong and those sorts of stuff, but those are the things that definitely fuel you and inspire and motivate you to be a better person, to actually make things work for yourself. And you need to be put down or have these setbacks to inevitably make it. And someone that you want to look at and say, wow, they have an ideal life. And that is someone that I'm trying to become as well.
What are we doing right now?
We're filming for John Sugden Swim School. And we're just trying to adjust the flickering. Oh, it's still flickering. But we're also testing out the gimbal as well. And I am no professional at this, so new skill set for sure.
With our friendly reception team, which meet the heart of what makes us special. I'm Jadyn, and along with Mike, Amber, and the rest of our team, we've created
God! They smile and laugh in the first
Can chat reasonably to clients and
Yeah,
actually
it's-
like get along with them.
That's hard. I feel like there's so many plots.
Alright, so good morning guys. We are here with the NSI2 team. We are doing an update on the bathroom renovation in Werribee with Ollie. He is late to shoot.
That's an extra. We'll bill him later. It's all good.
Just kidding. Goodbye. Fit check.
Stages. Yeah. So it's as we go. So moving slow.
Okay.
Cheeky break and interim in between everything. Got ourselves a nice little coffee. Haven't had a coffee in a hot minute. Very nice. This goes there. Sweet potato chips. Hello, Cheeto. Cheeto. Happy birthday.
Thank you.
What have we got?
Snakes.
Yum.
Happy birthday
to you.
from here. See if you can.
Recently moved to Final Cut Pro, which has meant that I've been able to play around with the timeline a little bit more and actually flesh out a lot of what happens throughout the week. Now, I didn't film a lot of Thursday, and that was because we had a massive shoot day. We had a half-day shoot up in the Melton area, getting a tour of the suburb and breaking it down for our buyer's agent client. We then moved to our tech client and our tutor client to film back-to-back shoots, which absolutely obliterated my mind, and I don't know how we lived through that. Friday was epic because we were able to record a podcast with our first guest, which we'll release hopefully sometime next month. It's very, very exciting, and I feel like actually doing these weekly recaps has really given me a lot of energy and purpose behind the things that I'm doing and becoming more confident in vlogging and just seeing a lot of the more beautiful aspects in life as well. This weekend was also really regenerative because we were able to meet and greet and have a lot of social time too, and this Sunday has been spent cleaning and definitely editing this video and making sure that it gets out to you guys. I hope you enjoyed. I'm going to try and keep these vlogs a little bit shorter so it's more digestible for you, but please let me know what else you'd like to see throughout the week. Until then, I'll catch you next week.